G'day, it's Ryan the Lion, and this is a yarn with Simon Wakelin. You can see I've got the fancy heading up here, and he's over there. No, over there. We're doing a Zoom call because Simon's based in Christchurch, and we're going to be having AFQY Christchurch on August the 5th. So this is a great opportunity to have a bit of a yarn and actually get Simon to introduce himself. So as always, Simon, if we could kick off with getting you to introduce yourself so we can all meet the person, and we'll talk about business in a moment. Over to you.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Ryan. And thank you for doing the Zoom. Looking forward to seeing you on the 5th in Christchurch here for the catch up. So look, I guess the most important thing is that I'm a dad. I've got a couple of kids, so that keeps me busy. I've got a couple of Jack Russells, obviously not a dad to the Jack Russells, but likewise, they keep me busy. I'm Auckland born and bred. I've been in Christchurch for about 15 years now, and it's true what they say. I'll never be accepted as a local, but I absolutely love living in Christchurch. Christchurch is an amazing city and there's so much opportunity here. I have been in IT for about 20 years. It sounds like a long time when I say it, but I still love it. There's a lot of change in IT that keeps me really engaged.
Brilliant. And hey, look, I think beautiful way to own it, right? Been there 15 years. You've probably done the 15 pint test, but beautiful way to own it in the sense that you'll never be a local, but you love it there anyway. Tell us about the kids. What sort of age bracket?
Yeah, so I've got a 14-year-old daughter called Aria. My son Joel is 10. And he's absolutely sport mad. He loves the cricket. We watched the football final this morning. Sorry to see England knocked out, but yeah.
For sure. And hey, 20 years in technology, that's a phenomenal background. I like to refer to it as growing up through the industry. Therefore, you know, what people are talking about today, you know that it got talked about 5 years ago or 10 years ago and why it didn't work then and why it does work now. You know, Kordia has, I think, the mix of connectivity, cloud, security. But tell us, what sort of impact is Kordia making?
So it's a really good question, Brian. We've got such a compelling story, and it was the reason I've only recently joined Kordia. And you know, for me, I came from a telco, and I wasn't really interested in just joining another telco because I don't really see the point in that. The great thing about Kordia is, as you said, we've got this capability story. We've got the telco connectivity. We've got the modern workplace through Base2. We've got the cloud consulting stuff through Emerge. And of course, the cybersecurity stuff. So, you know, when you start talking about things like the zero trust model, those who know zero trust, it extends security beyond the traditional network and the perimeter. And to be able to do that properly, you really need all this capability expertise. So Kordia is in a great position to be able to provide that capability end to end. So Kordia has a great story to tell.
Absolutely. And you know, just thinking about it, down in Aotearoa, you've also got your CISO, Hilary Walton. And when you talked about Base2, it just reminded me of that was one of the many announcements of recent acquisitions. And of course, you've now got Sheridan Broadbent, who's been a speaker at AFQY online over COVID, as your, is it co-chair or chair? No, she's the chair. And the deputy chair is another woman. So it's you know, a great picture of diversity happening across Kordia as well, on every level, from the technology through to the people. So
absolutely right, and it's great. Again, it's a great story to tell. And you know, the difference with this organisation is we follow the non-technical stories, I guess, and the values that Kordia have. You mentioned Hilary, CISO, Hilary Walton is based in Christchurch, and that's great for our Christchurch and our South Island people. A lot of people, our customers, a lot of people know Hilary, you know, such great access to the CISO. I know she was in Auckland on Thursday last week, and she was actually awarded the Diversity Award for Women in Technology, I understand. So
you took it out.
Yeah, Hilary won it. Yeah.
Go Hills. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. So it is a really good story.
Let's hear about your AFQY experience. And I know this is kind of setting you up because you've never been to AFQY, and now you're going to be the face of Kordia as a sponsor of the first AFXY in Christchurch. So no pressure, but
What I can say, Ryan, is you're right. We're sponsoring the event here or helping sponsor the event on the 5th. So really looking forward to that. And of course, it's not just me in Christchurch, it's also Simon Fraser. So a lot of people know Simon Fraser from Kordia. And I understand that we're sponsoring a leadership speaker who's Swain. Swain, cool. The customer of ours, Seeker, who do a lot of work with agri, so and kiwi fruit, etc. So and of course looking forward to the networking as well. Lots of new people that we're going to meet.
Brilliant. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Jason Swain, Seeker, based out of Tauranga, has an office in Hornby, Christchurch. Yeah, so he's down half the time down there. So yeah, look, really looking forward to it. He's a bit of a character. He'll bring a bit of life to the party. Now have a look at the last question as we will sign off with is, what is the coolest thing in tech according to Simon? This is not a work thing. This is not the highest trending thing on the internet, but this is something personal that you are pretty happy with. What do you got for us?
Yeah, cryptocurrency. It brings disruption, and I love how technology can disrupt things. We've seen it with likes of Uber. It changes people's lives, and cryptocurrency, as an example, can change people's lives in a positive way.
All right, well, look, we'll wrap it up there. We'll say ka kite anō to you in Christchurch, and we will see everyone on August 5th at ARA Institute, where we'll have AFXY from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock with the speaker series, and then AFQY where we can all network and get to meet the person and talk tech and discuss what we've learned and possibly hit you up about any cryptocurrency information we need, or potentially some of the other stuff we've talked about. So I just want to say a big thank you to you and Kordia and the team, and we'll say goodbye to everyone from here.
Cheers, Ryan. Look forward to it.